The ocean, vast, deep, and unexplored. Covering more than 70% of our planet, it's a world full of mysteries that defy our understanding. In its dark waters, unknown creatures lurk in the depths, waiting for the perfect moment to emerge. What you're about to see is not fiction. These are real recordings captured by cameras, where the ocean reveals its most disturbing side. From unexplained phenomena to creatures straight out of a nightmare, these videos have terrified everyone who has seen them. In this countdown, we'll increase the intensity, starting with the strange and moving toward the truly terrifying. Get ready to face images that may forever change the way you look at the sea, and make you think twice before diving into its waters. This is your final warning. Are you ready? Number 7. We begin this list with a video that, at first glance, might seem harmless, but hides a disturbing detail. In the middle of the damp sand, a small hole appears to contain more than just trapped water. What's inside is watching, bright eyes fixed, waiting for the right moment to react. What exactly is this strange creature? See for yourself.
That is psycho.
That is the creepiest looking thing I've ever seen. Oh yeah, he just moved.
Right, we're not doing this to harm him, just to see if he snaps.
Oh yeah, no, he's alive.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What we just saw is a fish that lives in a hole in the sand, usually submerged underwater. This time, the low tide exposed its hideout, leaving it open and vulnerable on the surface. When the people filming tried to touch it with a stick, the creature reacted aggressively, opening a large mouth filled with sharp teeth before disappearing back into the darkness. This bizarre behavior stirred reactions among viewers, especially since the creature doesn't look like a common fish. Its large mouth, glowing eyes, and the way it lurks from its burrow make it feel more like something from a horror movie, a simple fish defending its territory, or a more sinister being we should never disturb. Number 6. If you thought that mysterious fish in the sand was unsettling, wait until you see what's next. What a group of fishermen found out at sea left everyone speechless. It wasn't a shark, a manta ray, or anything they had ever seen before. A colossal creature, jet black, covered nearly the entire deck of their boat. Its massive fins stretched out like the wings of a prehistoric predator. What was this beast? Something unknown? Or a nightmare dragged up from the ocean's depths? Prepare yourself for number 6. What we just witnessed is one of the most disturbing sea discoveries ever caught on camera. A group of fishermen was checking their nets when they encountered something completely unexpected. Instead of their usual catch, a dark, monstrous-looking creature rose from the deep. Its slick black skin, enormous size, and massive dorsal fin led many to speculate that it was a previously undocumented animal. The footage went viral, sparking all kinds of theories. Some believed it was an undiscovered species. Others compared it to ancient sea monster legends that have haunted sailors for centuries. Eventually, experts identified it as a lingcod, known to science but rarely seen at such enormous sizes. Still, it leaves us with one chilling question. If a common fish can grow to such terrifying proportions, what else could be lurking in the ocean's depths? And speaking of unexpected predators, what's coming at number 5 will make you question whether the ocean is truly a safe place. Number 5. If discovering a giant black fish was terrifying, what comes next is even more unsettling. Sometimes danger doesn't hide in the deep ocean. It floats right in front of us, unnoticed. Imagine standing at the shore, watching waves gently crash against the beach. Everything seems normal, until you notice a small object floating in the water. A simple stick, or so it seems. The waves hit it, roll over it, but it doesn't move. Then, suddenly, the truth is revealed. Watch the video closely. What we just saw is one of the most disturbing scenes ever captured at sea. At first, it looks like a piece of driftwood floating peacefully. But something's wrong. It doesn't move with the waves as it should. Then it happens. That stick isn't wood. It's a crocodile lurking in the water. Saltwater crocodiles are incredibly stealthy predators. They can float motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Unlike sharks, which actively hunt, crocodiles are ambush predators, perfectly blended into their surroundings until it's too late. This video is a chilling reminder. In the ocean, you can never be sure what's really around you. Number 4. If a hidden crocodile is frightening, imagine facing a force of nature that you can't see coming. Sometimes the ocean's danger has no eyes or claws, but it can destroy everything in seconds. What would you do if you were surrounded by freezing waters and towering icebergs, when suddenly the ocean begins to roar? What these sailors captured isn't just shocking, it's a reminder of how fragile we really are. Watch closely. What we just saw is the true terror of the ocean. Its uncontrollable force. A group of sailors explores an icy region in the Arctic, surrounded by massive floating ice blocks. Everything seems calm until disaster strikes. In the distance, an iceberg collapses with a thunderous roar. But that's not the worst part. The collapse triggers a massive wave heading straight for their boat. In seconds, the ocean becomes a monster, chasing the men as they desperately try to escape. Thankfully, they survive. But this video reminds us that, even when everything looks calm, the sea can turn deadly in the blink of an eye. Number 3. If the giant wave showed us the sea's raw power, what you're about to see is something else entirely, but just as terrifying. There are things in the ocean that shouldn't exist, shapes that defy logic, forcing us to wonder if we really know what lies in the deep. Sometimes, the impossible appears in broad daylight. A dark silhouette twists in the distance, gliding under the surface like a predator from the shadows. Watch closely. What we just saw is one of the most unsettling ocean recordings ever. On a seemingly quiet beach, a long, dark figure moves between the waves. It's not a fish or a shadow. It's something bigger, something darker. Theories flooded in. Some say it could be a giant eel or an undiscovered deep-sea creature. Others go further, claiming it may be proof of the Loch Ness Monster or a prehistoric beast that somehow survived undetected. To this day, no one can say for sure what was captured in that video. And that's the scariest part. How many of these creatures are out there, just waiting for the right moment to rise to the surface? But if that gave you chills, prepare yourself. Because number 2 shows something that looks more human than animal, and that makes it even more disturbing. Number 2. If the sea serpent left us with questions, what we're about to see is much more unsettling. Because this time, the ocean doesn't show us an animal. It shows us something with a face. Imagine standing by the shore when suddenly a figure begins to rise from the water. At first you might think it's an illusion, but then you realize it has a human head. Get ready, because this video has confused and disturbed every person who's watched it. What we just saw is one of the most disturbing clips on this list. A mysterious figure slowly emerges from the water. What's most terrifying isn't its size or strange shape, but the fact that its head looks eerily human, but its body doesn't. The creature continues to rise, revealing an anatomy that doesn't match any known marine species. Its movements are unnatural, like it doesn't belong in our world. Since this footage surfaced, theories exploded. Some believe it's an unknown hybrid between marine life and humans. Others claim it's evidence that legends of mermaids or aquatic humanoids might not be myths after all. There are even those who think it's the result of pollution and climate change, mutations we're only beginning to see. Whatever it is, this video proves that the ocean still hides secrets we're not ready to face. So far, we've seen some of the scariest videos ever captured at sea. From massive monsters to humanoid encounters that defy logic, each video has shown us how little we truly know about what lurks beneath the waves. But now, what could possibly top everything we've seen so far? Number 1. What you're about to witness isn't just terrifying. It's something no one can explain. A strange figure floating in the water, with a form that doesn't seem to belong to this world. Its features are inhuman, yet disturbingly familiar. Watch closely. What we just saw is, without a doubt, the most chilling image on this list. In an apparently calm area of the ocean, a fisherman encounters something that should not be there. Floating adrift, the figure of what appears to be a humanoid body emerges in broad daylight. But something is terribly wrong. Its head looks like a dinosaur's, horns protruding from its shoulders. Its arms are raised in an unnatural position, as if frozen in time. When this video surfaced, theories erupted. Some believe it's a never-before-seen creature, a hybrid between unknown species. Others think it might be an extraterrestrial being, or even real evidence of the legendary reptilian mermaids found in ancient myths. Whatever it is, the video remains unexplained, and we may never know for sure what was captured in those waters. But one thing is certain. After watching this, you'll never look at the ocean the same way again.